Of all our insatiable needs as humans, three are most basic, utterly paramount, and downright fundamental. Food. Well, you know why. Clothing, if that isn't obvious already. And of course, shelter. An abode. A house. A home. A place to belong. A place of residence. A place to just live. Hence the birth of Oak Homes, created by a group of innovative, creative minds who are passionate about helping you satisfy your fundamental need for a befitting shelter.
Oak Homes was born out of a passion to create excellent luxury apartments. It was created out of the desire to be different. In a market where you have low barriers of entry, it was created out of just the need to be able to do things differently and be able to afford market offerings that you can't necessarily get from just next door. So Oak Homes is a real estate development company of young people doing things differently. So Oak Homes started operations about 3 years ago, and but Oak Homes as a brand started effectively just about a year ago. The idea for us basically is to bring luxury living to, call it even the middle class, bring to people what we've been able to experience on a first-hand basis around the world. Now, a lot of people ask questions, why can't we have a particular standard of living or a particular type of apartment or houses like you see abroad? So that's what we are set to do, because as you know, the kind of market sector that we feel is the upward mobile. They have a very good understanding of what they want.
With an experience in property management spanning over 2 decades, Oak Homes provides a variety of services from real estate development to consulting, financing, management, design and real estate planning, facilities management, sales of property, worldwide material sourcing, joint ventures, and interior design.
For the Oak Homes project, they seem to be a unique project for us because they came to us with a unique brief. Unlike every other real estate developer, they came with a brief with an intent for us to deliver a lifestyle rather than a building. So there was a desire from the source. And that was unusual, because every developer wants to maximize profit rather than give the quality that is desired. So for once, we're beginning to see clients who actually wanted to deliver something they could also live in, something they could live with. And they were not just looking at the aesthetics, they were not just looking at the end product of the building, but like the brief always says, we intend to deliver a lifestyle. So for all their projects, we've been incorporating these same lifestyle perspectives to these individual projects. And that goes from the design stage to the execution stage. Yeah. So it's been quite an experience with Oak Homes. And of course, it's always good to meet such clients who, can also connect with ideas such as this, which are rare anyways in present day society.
At Oak Homes, much as we care for the beauty and aesthetics of our luxurious pieces of apartments, we care even more for your safety. Hence, we pay thorough attention to the tiniest of details in architecture, building, and decoration, ensuring that we employ the best set of hands through the entire construction process, From the first block of foundation to the last piece of decor.
This is one of our projects, Nichols Place. It's a contemporary blend of luxury apartment and home units. We have 19 apartments here in total. Now, the catch point for this project is that it's located in Oniru Chieftaincy Estate in Victoria Island Annex. And it has 19 apartments in total. We have a two-bedroom apartment. We have a 15 three-bedroom apartments, and we have 2 4-bedrooms apartments which are on the 10th floor. Now, each apartment also comes with a maid room attached and suite, so you know your service is well taken care of. We have a lift service in each the apartment. We have a service there servicing the apartment, and each apartment is also entitled to 2 car park spacing with some green area also in the environment. So thank you.
Nichols Place is a project where I would say the actualization has been very good. They've gone out according to what we designed. And while they were doing the construction, we're also there to monitor and see to things. We supervised the project. So we didn't just do a design and walk away. We were there to offer project management. So we managed the project, ensuring that our design is followed in a bid to actualize that dream, that lifestyle that Nichols Place, wants to create. Based on the brief gotten from the client, we ensured that Nichols Place was carefully monitored, and I think to a large extent, the actualization of Nichols Place is according to our design.
At Oak Homes, our masterpieces of luxury apartments are a fine combination of durability and sophistication.
What has happened is that in Kade's case, at this point in time, he has a lot of detail and control over everything. So what he's selling is there's a lot of sincerity, there's a lot of personality that goes with it. So what you see is what you get. With a lot of the other developers, what they tell you is not what you get at the end of the day. They're not always sincere, and they don't pay attention to detail. So the quality you get across what they're doing is not consistent. And if Kade is able to develop himself and be on top of all the things he's doing operationally, and as he grows, he's been able to manage his growth very well, then he will be able to sustain his brand and keep his reputation intact.
All right, so this is the 10th floor, having 4 bedrooms and suite in all. It has a large dining area, a large living room. It has ample terraces that gives you a city view, a street view, even an ocean view, as you can see right behind me. And from other bedrooms too, you have a wonderful views. We at Oak Homes, we take quality very, very important. As you can see, we use touchscreen light switches. Our sockets are state-of-the-art. Light fittings are LED because we take energy conservation very, very important, because we don't want you to spend so much on energy and the likes. Yeah, so I tell people most times, even our clients that come here for inspection, that if you sit on these terraces early in the morning for meditation, you get billion-dollar ideas flowing through your head. Okay, this is one of our exquisite properties, Kayla's Haven 2 for the terraces. Okay, this property is about 2,000 square meters, and on it we'll be having 8 units of terraced apartments on 2 blocks. That means 4 terraced apartments on 2 different blocks. So we have 8 units in total. So we have extensive parking space. Each apartment is entitled to 2 parking spaces, and we have a swimming pool area and a green area for relaxation. So each terraced apartment is 4-bedroom and it has a maid room also included. As you can see, work is about to commence on site. We're moving materials to site already because we want to deliver this project earnestly as soon as possible to give you the luxury home you've always wanted.
So this is the proposed site for Kayla's Haven for the semi-detached. And as you can see, the location is one of the strategic advantages of this site. So you have Ozumbamba Due just across the road on the other side. So in description, this is about 2 minutes off Ozumbamba Due, just close to 4 Point by Sheraton. And well, you can also describe it as directly on Palace Road and also on Obaye Sufu. So it's a very strategic property for us. And what are we having here? So you're having Pillars Haven for the semi-detached. It's having about 16 units of semi-detached, full luxury apartments. So again, what we are having here is we're having more of glass, less of walls, more functional space units. You can interact with the space, not just putting up blocks, bricks and mortar. So that's the idea we have here. And very shortly, you're going to see the 3D pictures of what we're having here. And mark you, by Monday, God willing, just tomorrow after this event, we are moving to site here. So I enjoin you to come after this project as much. It's a project after my heart, apparently, because it's one of the most strategic locations you have around here. You are going to see an overview shortly, but I tell you, this location is one of the best you can get around here. So please, by all means, we are available for you here, semi-detached. The pricing and all that will be discussed with you very shortly. We have flexible payment plans for as much as 2 years for anybody that wants to take interest-free. What a traditional developer would have done is, because there's actually a cost to the funds, so they probably would have passed on the financing cost to you. So what we do, interest-free payments for 2 years, of which we have relationship with our bankers, and upon closure of such transactions after 2 years, we can even pass you on to our bankers to take you on and provide mortgage services for as much as between 25 to 30 years in this same Nigeria. So, and I can also guarantee you that they will give you the best rates because you are a customer to Oak Homes. So the financial flexibility is there. The location of our developments is also very critical. The luxury that comes with our development is seconded to none. For example, we are doing technology compliant houses. So what that means is that you have smart housing, so that the house responds to touch, responds to your presence in the house. That is smart housing. So that's the next level we are taking our development to. That's what Oak Homes does. Our finishes, there's nothing you find in any of our developments that says cheap. Nothing. Luxury. You enter into, as much as even the lights you find in our development, it depicts what we stand out for, luxury. So we don't try to compromise on quality, we don't try to compromise on cost, we don't try to be funny. We give it to you as we have promised that we would. Then again, you know, as little or as inconsequential as it might sound, you find that, you know, you see some project brochures, they look very beautiful, and you go to the site and you're wondering if you're on the site that the brochure was depicting. But for Oak Homes, our word is our bond. If you have told you that you are going to have so on a brochure, you can be rest assured that is what will be delivered to you. And our developments describe that. What you have on your 3D is what you get in actuals. So if you have told you we'll deliver a project in 12 months, be rest assured you get your project in 12 months. If we have told you that a flat is going to cost 60 million, you can rest assured we will not call you back after 2 months and tell you because price of goods and services have increased, please pay us extra 100,000. No, we won't do that. Even if it means we take the hits, we take the fall, we take the loss, we are happy to do it because integrity is our watchword here. You know, so we are not necessarily we are not about the money. Yes, we're in business to make profits, but that's not the sole aim. We want to build relationships. We want to be able to build developments that would outlive us and relationships that last a lifetime. That's what Oak Homes stands out for.
Well, for the clients, I think that you should go look at the products. The properties are good. The quality is first class, and you're getting value for money. So I think that, and you're working with a partner that is reliable, and that's really all you need to know. So everything's right. It's just for you to realize and make up your minds, because buying a home or property is a major investment. So take your time, be careful, but I'm sure you'll tick all the boxes and you'll go with Oak Homes.
In all, it's been a fantastic project for us in design, in execution, and I'm sure it's something, every individual would want to experience, that lifestyle we have incorporated in the design. Yeah.
For us at Oak Homes, property development is an expression, a craft, a skill, an art. Hence, its affordability as evident in our deluxe yet affordable property designs and pieces of apartments. At Oak Homes, you do not need to break the bank, because indeed, we understand your basic fundamental human need for shelter. It's why we are here at your beck and call to help satisfy that need. At Oak Homes, in your satisfaction lies our fulfillment. What is life without actually living? At Oak Homes, we simply just want to let you live.